Glad to have you with us. For this Monday afternoon presentation. Of the NBA on 2K Sports. Both of these teams have assembled some promising young talent, Clark, really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journey.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with James Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. Hayward to pass to Williams. Rozier outside, inside. Washington, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Rozier seeing the floor that well makes everything easier for him and his team.
Pass to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. And Rozier pulls it down. From deep, Hayward. Detroit with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovich, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Here's Ball. No good off the back of the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
That shot off the mark. And Charlotte going the other way now. And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Cunningham. And a two-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Wiseman a screen on Ball. Here's Cunningham. Shoots over Ball. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
3-pointer Rozier. The rebound by Stewart.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ivy. 3-pointer. And Bogdanovich is good for 3.
Well, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovich any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Here's Ball. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Ivy. A minute 53 left to play in the first. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Another three for Detroit.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So for the Hornets, Richards is checked in for Williams, and it's Oubre in for Hayward. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And it's Ball off the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Bojan Bogdanović picks one up.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
And so Ball nails both of them. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Wiseman missing. Charlotte trailing. Washington inside. And no good. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
P.J. Washington, first personal foul.
You know, you look at Bogdanovich, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
4-3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 11.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Stewart. Outside Bogdanovich. The three. Washington grabs the miss. Three-pointer Rozier. Unable to get that one. Bojan Bogdanović has been leading the charge for the Detroit Pistons. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
Your Hornets youth dance team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You also can't ignore that they're winning the effort battle, grabbing offensive rebounds and making the most of those extra possessions.
Setting the floor for Detroit. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. James Wiseman is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Charlotte is shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. There's Ball with a 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Richards with a screen for 3. Ball no good. The Pistons shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to Ivy. Beyond the arc. sinks it from distance. Ivy's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He goes up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Richards. Gordon Hayward comes in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball. Smith inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Back to Smith. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Now here's Hayward. He's guarded closely. Williams misses. Got a piece of it. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Washington over to help. Here's Cunningham. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Hayward's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Hayward, the pass to Smith. Washington, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Smith. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And up the floor again for the Pistons. They run the court. The 3 ball. Bogdanovich, no good. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Washington, a screen. Hayward outside. Here's Smith into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can't let Smith have these opportunities. He deserves to get punched on when you give him a lane like that. You know better than that.
Detroit calls timeout. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Smith. Burks for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hayward finds ball from deep. The Pistons clear it.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Outside Burks. Back to Hayes. Outside Burks. Shoots a fadeaway. Sends it home from 3-point land. Burks has got 6 points in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Ball passes to Martin. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
1 second left. And it's in. Oh, nails the buzzer beater. Are you kidding? Allie, as always, thank you.
Hornets. Well, the Pistons. 40.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Gordon Hayward is out there with Smith. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Steve Clifford. Martin with a screen on Burks. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Diallo. Drives to the hoop. And he dunks it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Hayes for 3. Smith with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Oubre. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Oubre's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Detroit has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Smith. There's the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Bagley sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And again, the Pistons missing. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Hayward. Burks against Rozier. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Rozier, the pass to Martin. And stolen by Hayes. And here's Diallo. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Duran, trying to get back on track. Burks for 3. Kept alive. And another shot. Duran with the bucket.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Hayes against Smith.
2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. Banked it in off the glass. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
The crossover. Rozier finds Williams. Now here's Martin. Over to the left wing. Smith passes to Oubre. Launches it.
Hornets foul call.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Cunningham on the wing. Covered by Smith. Cunningham against Smith. To the paint. Here's Ivy. And that one is hammered home.
got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Smith inside. He's against Stewart. Rebound Detroit. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Hornets with the rebound. Rozier's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. For 3, Smith. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bogdanovich from long range. Pass to Stewart. And Washington over to help. Stewart with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Cunningham. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Personal foul.
"19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Washington powers it through.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
And that one falls for Washington. Cunningham outside. With 4 on the clock. That shot is off. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. Well, you don't want to give up easy shots. You also don't want to give away points by fouls. Kind of non-stop parade to the foul line.
Knocks it loose. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Pistons ahead, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Richards, the rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 8 rebounds in the game. There's Cunningham with a 3. And again, the Pistons missing. The Hornets shooting around 35% from the field so far. Washington a screen. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Gets the 3 to fall.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Ball outside. Hayward to pass the ball. Looking to get back on track. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Bogdanovich from long range. Hornets with the rebound. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Ball passes to Hayward. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Basketball.
The Hornets have got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Bogdanovich. Let's go with a three. Buries it from three.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Out to Hayward. There's Ball with a three. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 11. Bogdanovich with it. Hayward picks him up. Takes a three. Bogdanovich, no good. And here are the Hornets now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. There's Ball with a three. Charlotte gets it back.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Pass to Stewart. Ball against Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Clock at 6. On the take. And he banks in the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Second chance effort. A nice shot by Richards.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Pistons.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Cade Cunningham.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
That shot wide open.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Ball into the lane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Over to the wing. From deep, Wiseman. It's hauled in by Hayward. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the wing, right side. The three from Ball. Pure from three-point range.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Here's Cunningham. From deep, it's off. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Harris at the 2, with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. And Washington powers it through.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Banchero. Into the lane, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Banchero. He's guarded by Washington. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play doors.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
Here's Banchero. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Ball. Chalk up 2 there.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Fultz against Ball. Pulls it from 20. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Here's Fultz. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
Wagner on the wing. Tries a 10-footer. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets with a lead. Hayward for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the
The rebound by Carter.
2 minutes.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. There's Fultz with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Ball with it. Pass to Hayward. Back to Ball. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 8.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Fultz is good.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Wagner against Ball. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
They double him with Rozier. And here's Harris outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Banchero. And here's Fultz. Here's Banchero. He's got 6. Washington grabs the miss. The kick out to Ball. This one for 3. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Hornets, Kelly.
Oh, stolen by Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Over Oubre.
Now that's a terrific contest by Oubre. He's got the length and quickness to defend every perimeter spot, 1 through 3.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets U16.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Ball and Rozier are the guards. Cody Martin is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
And here are the Hornets now. 3-point lead. Ball outside. Pass to Martin. Back to Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 10 points. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
And so here is Orlando. The Hornets making their last shot. Clock at 4. The Magic need to put one up here. There's Fultz with a 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Hornets will take it the other way. Here's Rozier. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And for the Magic, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Now here's Martin. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Harris. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Ball against Fultz. Ball no good. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Banchero. And Oubre comes to help. Poke loose. Timeout call. The Hornets.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
So for the Hornets, Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Rozier, and it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
The Hornets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Right side Oubre from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 10-point Hornet lead.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Hayward with a steal. The finish! Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Hayward. This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And it's Wagner missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with. Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid sensing when one of his guys is open.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Smith, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. From Doors to the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
The Hornets making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Here's Williams. Williams with the screen. Smith passes to Williams. 3 on the clock. Oubre on the wing. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. Now here's Fultz. Wagner for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Charlotte, a sizable. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be.
The Magic, 13.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for Orlando, in the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Wagner. And it's Bol in at the power forward position.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls. Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
And Orlando shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Pass to Bol, over Washington, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Dennis Smith. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
From the wing, pass to Anthony. It's stolen by Washington. All alone on the break. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
How about the burst of speed and transition by Gordon Hayward? Great at getting one step ahead of the opposition.
And just a lack of fight right right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops it first.
This is an area where Dennis Smith Jr. is working on, right? As the primary ball handler, you have to be able to make your free throws.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Here's Oubre. Blocked. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Isaac against Hayward. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Oubre. The Hornets have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Richards. From the arc. Oubre, that one's good. Oubre's got 6.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets a shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Anthony against Ball. It's stolen by Washington. Oubre on the wing. Fires the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
A short corner 3 works for Kelly Oubre. Nice, smooth shot.
On the wing, Isaac. They need this. Richards pulls it in.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
Charlotte basketball.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Suggs. From downtown, he buries it from 3.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Grant.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Ball. Ball grabs the board. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Anthony. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Ball. He's guarded by Anthony. Ball into the lane, and it's rejected. Here's Bull. From deep three-point range, Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Oubre passes to Hayward. To the right side. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. The 3 from Ball. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
It's Anthony on the take. And here's the fast break. From deep, Hayward. And the Hornets, another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want trying to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Nick Richards out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Fultz against Ball. The shot won't fall. And the Hornets going the other way now. Oh, stolen by Harris. And he lays it in.
Wow, Gary Harris anticipating, comes up with a steal, and then quickly sends it up the floor to a teammate. Great heads-up play.
Well, the Magic shooting a low 30% from the floor. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in.
Team foul.
And so here is Orlando to the inside. Here's Bull. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Martin with the bucket.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Oubre finds Rozier. No good. Good D by Harris. Fires for three. Richards pulls it in. The Hornets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Martin with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Ball passes to Martin. Takes the three. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Pass to Banchero. Harris against Rozier. Here's Bull. Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Fultz. And he drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Three-pointer Rozier. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Harris. Rozier from outside. Gets the three to fall.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Back to Fultz. Tries to break his ice. Deflected. Rozier outside. Outside Oubre. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
We are talking about a gifted athlete when we are talking about Kelly Oubre Jr. He takes pleasure in getting the defense to commit to him.
Williams is checked in for Richards. And so Oubre nails them both. Here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Outside for Fultz. Launches a three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
Markelle Fultz.
Good on the second one.
Shots.
And he nails the third.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for LaMelo Ball.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Williams a screen on Harris. Rozier finds Martin. Oubre with it. Over Banchero. Oubre can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rozier from outside. Here's Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line.
Both good from the line that time. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Steps back. And here's Fultz. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.
Many of these teams. Are just packed with exciting young players, but both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward, and it's Fultz in at the guard position. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Now Wagner. Over to the left wing. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And then Carter with the jam.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Cunningham with it. To the middle, here's Stewart. Cunningham finds Stewart. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Anthony's checked in for Markelle Fultz. Anthony right side. He kicks it to Banchero. Carter against Cunningham. And then Carter with the dunk.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
And it's Detroit's ball. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Hits it from three-point range.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Wagner outside. That shot off the mark. The Pistons go the other way with it. Cunningham finds Bogdanovich. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Deep two from Wagner. Harris passes to Anthony. Back to Harris. 4 on the clock. The fadeaway. And that one hits back iron.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Wagner lays it up and banks it in.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Bogdanovich wide open. Pistons keep it alive. Pass to Cunningham. Over to the wing. Here's Stewart. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cunningham. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Anthony down low. He's against Cunningham. Banchero dishes to Harris. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And they double up Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice display of power by Isaiah Stewart, pushing through the defender and to his finish.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Banchero. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Cunningham against Anthony. So the wing on the left. Harris inside. Shot clock at 6. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Anthony. And now Orlando on the break. And finished off by Wagner.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Cunningham for 3. Stewart with the screen on Anthony. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pistons ahead.
Your Pistons dance team. Get up, get up, get up.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
He's out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Duran. And it's Diallo in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the 3. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Carter for 3. Doesn't go for him. Pistons leading by 6. And Hayes kicks to Burks. In the corner, it's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Isaac misses. Detroit's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
Hamidou Diallo can play different positions for you on the floor. He can handle the ball, and he can get inside and make tough plays.
Now, here's Burks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Anthony leading the charge. And finished off by Banchero.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense. And guys, how about Hamidou Diallo? I mean, still a youngster in the league.
He is, GA, but becoming a better scorer each year, averaging over double digits each of his last 2 years. Loves to play inside and do some of the dirty work.
Here's Banchero. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 6. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Harris passes to Banchero. 3-pointer. That shot missing. And the Pistons now going the other way. Bagley kicks to Burks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Durant. There's the pass to Burks. Nice ball movement by Detroit. They set the pick. Shoots a fader. They get it back. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Banchero. Harris outside. Burks with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Carter, clock is at 3. Anthony dishes to Banchero. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Detroit basketball.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Bagley. And here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. The dish now to Hayes. Bagley sets a screen for Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Now, here's Cunningham. They set the pick. The tray. It's stolen by Banchero. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop.
Not just a half-court player, Wendell runs the floor well and has those long strides that eat up the ground.
Here is Cunningham. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good that time. And so is Detroit going into... All right, Dave, thank you.
Your Pistons, 24. Magic, 14. Hey, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Well, Wagner out there at Bowl. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Anthony right side. And Wagner has it in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Wagner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Cunningham against Anthony. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit leading by 8. Pass to Cunningham. Suggs with the steal. Wagner with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Here's Bull. Here's Isaac. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, Stewart goes up and comes down hard, not allowing for any interference on the alley-oop.
Bull. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
It'll be the Magic ball.
Shoots it. Shot clock at 5.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovic. He was in great position.
Bull can't hit. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. For 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Magic trail by 10.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Here's Bull following the bucket by the Pistons. Outside Anthony. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Stewart passes to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
To the paint. The shake. And finished off by Wiseman.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
The Magic again can hit. Detroit leading by 16. Now the pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. The feed to Wiseman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play. And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. Burks, he's checked in.
Oh, okay. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. 6 seconds left in the third quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
And so it's Detroit with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Duran out there with Bagley. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Alec Burks. And Diallo in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Banchero kicks to Fultz. Passes it to Banchero. Wagner from long range. Connects from three-point range. Wagner's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the matchup. Harris against Burks to the wing right side. There's a good screen. The Pistons rebound. Duran the pass to Hayes. In the corner, it's Diallo. 5 on the clock. Bagley with a screen on Harris. Works for 3. It's good from long range.
That was far away. Alec made it look easy from deep.
Fultz, no good. Detroit leading by 18. Out left to the wing. And Hayes kicks to Diallo. Back to Hayes. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic trail by 18. Pass to Carter. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Out to Harris. There's the triple. Rebound, Detroit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Here's the lob for Harris. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cunningham against Fultz. Pass to Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Clock at 4. Stewart kicks to Ivy. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Orlando the other way now. Harris outside. And Wagner has it in the corner. Back to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Cunningham left side. It's stolen by Banchero. In the corner, it's Harris. Dishes it to Fultz. And the pass to Wagner. Here's Banchero. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Lots of room. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cade Cunningham.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Down low, Carter, the pass to Banchero. Trying to get open is Carter. And there's Banchero on the assist from Carter.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Pistons lead by 18.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Stewart kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes to Ivy. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Ivy. Now here's Cunningham. From deep. No good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. No luck on that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Ball outside. And Paul throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they average the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop down.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Williams' shot is good.
About as easy an assist as you can have that time for Rozier.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. The Hornets pull it in. From deep, Hayward. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Hayward, one of those guys in the league that can beat you from all three levels. A very versatile scorer.
Ball against Cunningham. Five to shoot. Down low. Here's Stewart. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Ball finds Washington. Wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Here's Cunningham, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The Hornets with a lead. Out to Hayward. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hayward's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's really good work inside by Hayward. A reliable option for them in the paint.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And here's Ivy from the arc. They grab their own miss. Outside Bogdanovich. Williams against Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Another shot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Charlotte?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Williams finds Hayward. Here's Washington. Stewart defends. Hayward against Bogdanovich. And Hayward, here we go. And that one drops for him. Hayward's got 7.
Over the years, we've seen Hayward get stronger. He's packed on some muscle, and it helps him on these physical finishes.
Wiseman, a screen on Hayward. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Here's Hayward. He's got 7. There's the drive. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's a 3-second violation.
Basketball.
32 seconds left in the first. Washington passes to Rozier. From behind the arc. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Washington. Hayward, right side. Pass to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Wiseman is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And stolen by Cunningham. Stewart inside, hounded by Ball. And that one's good. Stewart.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Ball. Pass to Washington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them a charge. I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Ball passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Oubre passes to Williams. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Get up, get up, get up. No records to go. Here they come. Your Pistons dancers. Let's get up.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Shot clock at 3. And here's Oubre from the arc. Three-pointer Rozier. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Martin, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Burks. Diallo on the wing. He shoots a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Rozier finds Williams. Over Bagley. Second chance shot. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Back to Burks. The three is up. Just 4 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Here's Bagley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now went on ball.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Williams in the post. Pass to Smith. Timeout call, the Hornets. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
At the line for the Hornets.
He hits the second from the line. The Pistons shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
He drops it from range.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler. At 6'7", LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Duren. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. And Charlotte going the other way now. Ball right side. Oubre finds Martin. Back to Oubre. Smith outside. Some solid defense from Diallo.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And the Pistons call time here.
All in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers. Dan, give a big
There's the steal.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
free T-shirts. Loud section. They're going to come your way.
And stolen by Diallo.
Together, it's the Pistons.
And so it's Charlotte closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistent. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Pistons 23, the away team 30. Fans, let's hear for the Jabberwocky.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Pistons trailing. On the court for the Hornets. We've got Smith. Kelly Oubre out there with Cody Martin. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oubre passes to Ball. Back to Oubre. Three-pointer. The Pistons clear it. That's tipped. Ball with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And Williams punches it home.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Cunningham outside. There's the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Well, the Hornets shooting has been great this game. 58%. Smith outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, I tell you what, known for his dunking ability, as soon as Smith Jr. is cleared to take off, he gets up there in a hurry.
And here's Cunningham outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Right wing. Ooh, poked away. Up top, Stewart. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Ooh, a good look from Wiseman. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Shot from the wing. Bogdanovich against Oubre. Here's Ball. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside. Cody Martin's defense has been his calling card so far in his career. But I think he's made some nice strides at the offensive end, too.
Back to Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham finds Stewart. The three-pointer off the mark. For Charlotte, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Ball off the drive.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
LaMelo Ball at the line.
Detroit is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Some solid defense from Williams. As for Martin's defense, it's what got him minutes in his first few years in the league, Clark.
And that's always a great way, B.A., for a young guy to create a role for himself and add value to his team. And then you factor in Cody's offensive game started to develop. Now he's a consistent rotational player for him.
Bogdanovich, no good. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 15-5 run to the inside. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 7.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Hayward's checked in. Hayes finds Burks. Now Diallo.
Here we go. Time to get loud.
Oh, throwing down. Nice. And a big-time jam right there.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Martin with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Duran. Williams defending. Diallo on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it. Goes back up. Misses off the left iron.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Stolen by Burks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Bagley. Diallo outside. Pass to Duran. Hornets with the rebound. Smith in the high post. He's against Hayes.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Burks for three. The shot off that time. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Marvin Bagley is out there with Duran. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Diallo in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
They continued to feed him throughout the game, and with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. 6 to shoot. Here's Oubre. Blocked.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovich. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Wiseman, the pass to Cunningham. And stolen by Williams. Three-pointer Rozier. Nails it from beyond the arc. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stat for Charlotte.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and moved away with their transition offense.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Stewart, a screen on Oubre. Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. Stewart against Washington. Shot to stop the run. Stewart, no good. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. On the wing, Rozier. He's watched by Cunningham. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And here's Cunningham outside. And stolen by Williams. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Stewart, a screen on Ball. Here's Cunningham. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Oubre. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Oubre's gotten his first basket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. Rozier outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
And so Washington nails both of them. 1:51 left in the final quarter. to the middle. Pass to Stewart. Fires from deep. Another three for Detroit.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. Outside Oubre. Puts up a three. Rebound Detroit. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Blocking foul called on P.J. Washington. First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham on the wing. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich from long range.
Out of bounds. Pistons ball.
Rozier outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack, going right at guys.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Basketball.
Here's Cunningham. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass? Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by...
A collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Wagner wide open. Come on. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. And it's the Hornets ball. It's a 3-point game. Washington with a screen on Isaac. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Wagner finds Carter. Here's Banchero. Misses the 3. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
13 feet away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Rozier. From outside the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's on Franz Wagner. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line. And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
And here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Here's Ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Rozier with the steal. And stolen by Wagner. For the finish. And finish off by Wagner.
What you love is how hard Franz Wagner works on the defensive end of the floor. He gets rewarded for it on the other end.
And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Here's Hayward. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 7. Out to Carter. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. There's Wagner with the 3. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Hayward passes to Washington. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
The 3 from Anthony. The live Orlando, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Now, here's Isaac. Wagner finds Anthony. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Wagner. Fades. Oubre pulls it in. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Washington sets the pick for Ball. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Wagner with it. Picked up by Rozier. Goes up from the top of the key. That shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Pass to Ball. Williams, a screen on Anthony. LaMelo Ball again. Ball's got 14 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Isaac. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such...
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Franz Wagner is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. You know, during his career, Doris, we've seen Kelly Oubre adapt to multiple coaches and teams.
He has, Kevin, and you do that through hard work. Oubre improved his perimeter game early in his career, and now he is very capable of adding offensive punch and defensive versatility to whichever roster he's on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Carter kicks to Banchero. Trying to get open is Carter. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul. An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others. Terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Cody Martin in for P.J. Washington.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. A 3-pointer, no good. And he scouts at Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. He feels lucky they found a new home. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Ball with the bucket.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
Top of the key. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Ball, the pass to Richards. 2 points. That one goes. And the Hornets lead by 19.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Hayward kicks the ball. Lets it go from deep. Hornets keep it alive. Back to Oubre. Shoots the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. For the three. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Hornets leading by 22. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Anthony kicks to Banchero. They can't stop the run with that one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Carter for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. LaMelo Ball picks one up. For Orlando, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down. And offensively, he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
And Ball slams it in.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo, shot after shot going down.
Wagner finds Carter. The shot missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
So as we conclude the first half, so far,
the visiting team, 42.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the floor for Charlotte, Cody Martin is out there with Oubre. Then it's Ball, and it's Hayward, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low.
Well, Gordon Hayward, always such an efficient player. If you give him that sweet spot in the deep corner, he's going to knock it down.
Here's Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Back to Ball. Fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
Ring shot on the way. Harris kicks to Fultz. To the right side. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Oubre for three. Oubre sets the screen for Hayward. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hayward's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hornets. Suggs kicks to Fultz. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got his first points of the game.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence. Showing right there he can get through the defense.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. Oubre with the steal.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Tries the spin move. Poke loose. Rozier with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Well, Orlando shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And the turnover again by Orlando.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oubre outside. Banked in off the glass. Oubre's got 9 points.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Fultz, no good. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Here's Richards. Takes the three. Hayward from outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
That's good from Ball.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Got a piece of it, and they get it back. The pass to Fultz. Can they get it? Here's Harris. Misses off the left iron. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Back to Hayward. The three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
This guy has great presence of mind. Gordon Hayward will take a pounding. He embraces a chance to get some free ones from the foul line.
Martin's checked in for Charlotte. And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, of course, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process.
Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Ball. There's Wagner with the 3. Just 4 to shoot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. Here's Ball. He's got 27. There's the dish to Hayward. Four seconds left. And finished off by Martin.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Charlotte ending the third quarter with... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Anthony is out there with Wagner, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Offensive rebound, Carter. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Back to Wagner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Ball, the pass to Hayward from the arc. And that one is off. And Orlando the other way now. And here's Anthony from the arc. Wagner on the wing. Anthony with it, now guarded by Ball. Rozier with the steal. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Three-pointer, Martin, rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Banchero.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Hayward finds Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's Banchero missing. Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Ball dishes to Hayward. Pass to Richards. And here is Rozier. Passes it to Martin. Takes a 3. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Hayward. He can't get it to go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Anthony, the pass to Carter. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
Hey, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him. And you're right, he probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
Hayward kicks the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Hayward. Lets it fly. It's Martin on the wing. Here's the 3. Fires it up. Hayward can hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Wagner has it in the corner. There's the triple. The Magic again can hit.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The three. Hayward missing again. Here's Orlando now. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And good that time.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Ball with it. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do.
A little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. James Wiseman is out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Here's Wagner. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And the dunk by Isaac.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen on Isaac. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
Here's Orlando from deep three-point range. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass. You look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here. It's been struggling to do so as of late, but first picking Cade Cunningham, a really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
Here's Bull. Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Let's go with a three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bogdanovich on the wing. Takes the three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. Right, and the Pistons have had several very high draft picks, Brent, but so far, the pieces they've added just haven't totally meshed together.
Well, maybe from the previous year's BA, but I think the combination that they put together for this upcoming season and moving forward is going to really gel and produce some excitement for this fan base in Detroit.
Here's Banchero, guarded by Wiseman. The open shot, Isaac, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Stewart, stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Ball's going up the court. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Ivy. Cunningham, right side. Driving in. Oh, powered down with both hands.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
Here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Here's Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Isaac outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Isaac's got 6.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And Orlando has possession. It's a 5-point game.
Detroit foul. Ivy. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Bull, and he makes it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Pistons with possession here. After the basket by Orlando. A good look from Bogdanovich. The rebound by Carter.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Isaac in the post. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bull. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Pistons have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside Bogdanovich. With the crossover. Here's Ivy, defended by Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Wiseman, pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Ben.
Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
Now Cunningham. 6 points for him. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Pistons ahead, up by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Isaac against Cunningham. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Back to Wagner. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Cunningham with the ball. Now Carter defending. Bogdanovich from long range. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
The Pistons leading. And here's Cunningham outside. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. He can't hit that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Detroit calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Pass to Isaac. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Wagner on the wing. Carter, a screen on Hayes. Here's Wagner. Duren with a rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Now Diallo. It's stolen by Isaac. Pass to Bull. Carter against Burks. The 3 from Banchero. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Pistons have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
You got to keep up with the foot speed of Marvin Bagley as a big in transition.
Isaac outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, loud plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Pass to Duren. And here's Burks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And there's a pick beyond the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
Burks for three. And that one is stuffed right through.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Bowl. And another basket for Orlando.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Burks. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Bagley, a screen on Isaac. Here's Burks. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
The Magic have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Right side Carter. Here's Bull. He's covered by Bagley. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
To the paint. Diallo on the wing. Driving inside. Here's Duran. Tries again. Can't get the layup. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a...
With the score, your Magic 31. The Pistons 30.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Franz Wagner out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Banchero, then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bull in at the 4. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled, so a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
Here's Anthony. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So for the Magic, Schofield comes in for Bull, and Harris is subbed in for Isaac. The free throw drops for Anthony. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Pistons leading. Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pass to Schofield. Here's Wagner. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Ivy. Cunningham, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Cunningham's got 10.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Anthony misses. For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Ivy, an easy 2 on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Anthony misses. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Ivy. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Stewart. They get the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wiseman. Over Suggs. And it's Wiseman missing. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Anthony, left side. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Cunningham. Here he goes. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I love Cade just ripping through right there, getting his strides down and all the way to the rim.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he sinks the second. 1:58 left in the third. There's Cunningham with a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Now here's Wagner. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
To the middle. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That free throw misses.
Third team foul.
And the second free throw is good. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Anthony against Cunningham. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down.
Pass to Wiseman. 32 seconds left in the third quarter here. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Pistons lead by 13. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Anthony. Good on the bucket. Anthony's got 8 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Wiseman, a screen on Anthony. Down low. Wagner with a steal. Harris on the wing from outside the arc. The shot no good. Detroit calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, down low. Cunningham outside, just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Isaac. Carter inside. He's against Wiseman. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Going inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, got a piece of it. Bogdanovic on the wing. Wagner against Cunningham. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Bogdanovic up top. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Wagner, and the layup falls.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
For the Pistons, Duran comes in for Wiseman, and it's Burks in for Cunningham. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
And Allie, thanks. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And it's Wagner off the drive, and down it goes. 2 points. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Second chance effort. Here's Duran. He got a piece of it. Here's Bull. Stewart defends. Bull, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Burks against Wagner. Outside Burks. Pass to Stewart. Looking to end the drought. And he sinks the layup. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Oh, man, Stewart being the guy to come through. That's a shock.
Detroit foul. Ivy. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Burks against Wagner. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tipped. Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Stolen by Burks. Here's Ivy. Back to Stewart. Pass to Burks. Picked by Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Burks. And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Stewart. The 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And just a desperate play all the way around.
Takes a step back. Wagner against Cunningham. Over to the wing. Back to Wagner. Here's Bull. Here's Bankero.
I love great defense. Just quick to...
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the
previous play is under review.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
4-on-7.
Hey, right here.
Cunningham, right side. So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.